And you must be laugh at me when I will tell you the secret behind it. I learned voice modulation by watching Bollywood movies and daily soap. Hello, my dear lovely learners. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, English with RVS. In today's video, I am going to talk about the best hack that how can you establish yourself as a good speaker, confident person as well. But I am a little bit occupied because I'm in the kitchen, but I wanted to make this video. So I thought let's hit two birds with one stone. While chopping my vegetable, I will narrate you the same thing. But before I start my hack, before I narrate what are those hack, I wanted to tell you the definition of confidence. Suppose, let's just take an example. This is a vegetable. If I'm not able to chop in a good way, that means I don't have confidence. If I chop the vegetable in a good way, that means I have a confidence, right? And confidence can be divided in two parts. One is if a person is born confident, and another thing is that you have to earn the confidence. But how? Practice. You know, there is a saying, practice makes man perfect, but right approach is very important. If you are practicing towards right approach, then only you can achieve it. Otherwise, you can't. Okay, so let's just talk about the best hack. So the hack number one is stop over explaining. Let's just take an example here. You know, I'm chopping the vegetable. If I cook the vegetable, overcook. If I overcook my vegetable, then what will happen? First of all, nutrition values will go zero, right? And it is a high chance that you will not feel like, oh, it's good, you know, it's not good in taste. It is a high chance, right? So similarly with English, if you are explaining something, then don't exaggerate it, don't over explain it, because it is a high chance while over explaining you can commit a lot of mistake. Even the great speaker, when they speak, they use impactful, powerful words and make their point. That's it. So don't go with the, over explaining. So let's just talk about the second hack. Stop being vulnerable, instead solution oriented. What does it mean? Let me just give you the example here. I was connected one of the co-learner and he was committing a lot of mistake in between the conversation, but that's okay. And what he did is he was saying, ma'am, please don't upload the video. I committed a lot of mistake. Please cut that part. Please edit that. I said, hold your horses, dear. Hold your horses. If you are committing the mistake, that's your right. That's your prerogative. Aapka adhikar hai ye. Nobody is going to shoot you. That's not an offense. And, I wanted to give you, especially here, my example. I was connected, one person through audio call and he corrected me. I use one word there, phonetic, and the meaning of the phonetic is kattarpanthi, and that word is actually used for the negative term. And I was talking about my father-in-law. I said that my father-in-law is a phonetic person, and that sentence, that word phonetic is wrong here. And he immediately stopped me and said that, ma'am, phonetic is, the meaning is fine, but that word is used for the negative term. Instead of, you can use it. I said, stop, I will rectify mistake I will rectify my mistake here. Instead of phonetic, I should have used ultra orthodox. Immediately he said that, yes, and you won't believe it, he corrected me, and that word, that mistake is sink in my brain. That's how I improve. So all I mean to say it, don't be like don't sound like a problem, sound like a solution. At the end of the conversation, you can say it, I committed the mistake, but I know how to fix it. So that you are aware with your mistake and you know as well how to rectify it. So let's just talk about the third hack, and the third hack is all about your pace. Whenever you are communicating with anyone, go with the slower and moderate pace. What will happen with it? First of all, you will be able to build up your factory of thought, right? And you will be able to deliver it in a well way. Third thing, you will not commit the mistake. Fourth thing, you will sound much more authoritative. And the fifth thing, people will listen you diligently. Let's just talk about the last hack, last but not the least, and the hack is all about voice modulation. I have been asked many times, ma'am, how did you learn that voice modulation? So let me be rat here. I don't want to be Walt here. And you must be laugh at me when I will tell you the secret behind it. I learned voice modulation by watching Bollywood movies and daily soap. You know, because they use their face as visual aids. And if you are interested in a movie and daily soap, go for it. If you are not, then you can skip it. It is not advisable from my side. If you have interest, then only you can go for it. You know, I'm not saying that you learn that art in one go. At least one thing you can inculcate in your conversation, that where you have to go with the high pace and where you have to go with the low pace. Because when you are delivering, you know what you are delivering, where you have to take the pause. So just take the pause. If it is a question mark, if you are asking the question, just take a pause, right? And if you are delivering something sensible and very, very serious matter, if you're talking about a serious matter, that time you can use your tonality. This is very easy, very easy. So let's just wind up this session. While talking to you, I chopped my vegetable. That's why I was saying, let's just hit two birds with one stone, and hope you will inculcate all this hack in your conversation and help you to more confident person. So till time, do whatever you wanted to do and do good care of yourself. Stay connected with RVS. Bye bye.